Hey guys and gals, this is Bloggy with the Broken Legion of Gamers, and in this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Star Wars Legion Clone Wars core set. And man, Fantasy Flight does an amazing job with their box art. Their artists are amazing. Look at even the pictures on the side of the box are amazing. But we're going to look at the back of the box. You see this awesome setup. In this box, you get 39 plastic miniatures, 8 plastic barricades, 15 dice, 3 movement tools, 1 range ruler, 8 unit cards, 40 upgrade cards, 14 command cards, 12 battle cards, 1 round counter, 107 assorted tokens, and the Learn to Play rule booklet. Well, let's break into this thing and check out everything that you get for your money. Vacuum seal on these boxes is insane. Up top, you get the Learn to Play booklet. Inside the Learn to Play booklet, you get basically all the rules you need to start playing the game, and you also get the assembly instructions for everything that comes in the core set. And look at the attention to detail that they that they put into this. This from here forward, this is basically the same thing that you get in the original core set. But let's move on. Rule books are rule books. You can download the Learn to Play guide and the rules reference guide at fantasyflightgames.com. And then under that, you get this big, huge thing of 107 tokens. There's your command tokens, your round counter, and all sorts of assorted tokens. Double-sided, the whole 9. And let's just dip into it. Here's the 8 plastic barricades, the same barricades you got with the original core set. Two designs. Fronts of them look like this. There's 4 of this one and 4 of this one. Let's not go into too much detail about that. Right here, you have the same range ruler that has been in this game since launch, but we'll pull it out, check it out. Here's the first part of it. Then you just add pieces onto it for range 1, range 2, range 3, and range 4. Comes in 4 sections. Yeah, it's your range tool. Right here are your movement tools. These I'll actually build on camera. Here's the movement tool for range 1, and they bend in 90-degree angles. Here's the range range 2 movement tool. And, sorry, speed 1, speed 2. And now speed 3. And the last thing in this cubby over here is 5 bases. 4 purple bases for the Droidekas, and the big tan base for the Bark Speeder. And onto this compartment, you get the bases for Grievous, Obi-Wan, the 2 units of Phase 1 Clone Troopers, and the 2 units B-1 Battle Droids. The Separatists are going to be on the purple bases, and the Grand Army of the Republic, or the clones, will be on the tan bases. And then in this bag, you have your 15 dice, I think they said, and this little nubbin for your round counter dial. Yeah, I'm just trying, don't mind me guys, I'm trying to get through the stupid boring stuff real quick. This way we can move on to the models. But now we're on to the cards. I'm going to get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to put the box over here. And we are going to pull up the painting station because we're going over cards, and then we're going to move on to looking at the miniatures. We're going to go with the big cards first. Here you have your command cards, 2 copies of Ambush, 2 copies of Push, because keep in mind this is a 2-player starter set, 2 copies of Assault, and 2 copies of Standing Orders. Now, those were the 4 generic command cards. Now we're going to go on to the command cards for Obi-Wan and Grievous. The first one for Obi-Wan is his 1 pip called Hello There. This one, you issue an order to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi gains Nimble at the start of the activation phase. Obi-Wan Kenobi gains 1 aim, 1 dodge, 1 standby, or 1 surge token for each enemy unit at range 1 to 2. Here's his 2 pip, Knowledge and Defense. He can issue orders to 2 troopers units. Obi-Wan Kenobi gains 1 dodge token for each other friendly trooper unit at range 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi can use Guardian during a melee attack. And Obi-Wan Kenobi's 3 pip is called General Kenobi. He'll be issuing order tokens to himself and any other 2 units. When Obi-Wan Kenobi issues an order to a unit, that unit gains 1 surge token for each other friendly unit at range 1 of it. Now we're moving on to the General Grievous command cards. His 1 pip is called Trained in Your Jedi Ways, and it issues an order to General Grievous. General Grievous gains Disengage and 1 dodge token. At the end of his activation, he may perform an attack against each enemy unit at range 1 using the following weapon. Range 1, it has 1 red dice, 2 black dice, and 1 white dice, and it's got suppressive and versatile. And on to his 2 pip. It's called Supreme Commander. He issues an order to 2 troopers. General Grievous gains 1 surge token for each other friendly trooper unit at range 1, while another friendly trooper unit has a face-up order token. It gains Guardian 2 and can use Guardian 2 during a melee attack. And his 3-pip is called Crush 'em. It grants an order token to General Grievous and 2 units of his choosing. When General Grievous issues an order token to a unit, that unit gains 1 surge token for each defeated enemy unit. That's cool. Okay, and now here are your 4 scenario cards, your 4 battlefield cards, and these are all the same as the 4 cards from the original core set. If you want to see what those are, go check out my unboxing for the original core set. And here's your 4 battlefield condition cards. And now onto the unit cards. Here's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi costs 175 points. He has Jump 1, Charge, Guardian 3, Immune to Pierce, Master of the Force 1. At the end of your activation, you may ready one of your Force upgrade cards. He has Suresu Mastery. While defending or using Guardian, if you spend a dodge token, you gain surge to block or defense, whatever that symbol means, and the attacker suffers 1 wound for each surge rolled. That's pretty cool. Obi-Wan has 6 health, 3 courage, a red defense dice, and speed 2. He has 2 force upgrades, 1 training, and I forget what that symbol is, to tell you the God's honest truth. I think that's leadership or something like that. I forget. And Obi-Wan has 1 melee weapon. It's Obi-Wan's lightsaber. He rolls 2 red dice, 2 black dice, and 2 white dice. And it has critical 2, impact 2, and pierce 2. You get 2 phase 1 clone trooper cards, 1 for each unit. They cost 52 points for 4 minis. They have fire support. When another friendly unit performs a ranged attack, if you have a face-up order token, each mini in your unit may add an eligible weapon to the attack pool. If you do, flip your order token face down. Limit 1 fire support per attack pool. They have 1 health per mini and 1 courage, a red defense dice. They have an unarmed melee attack with a black dice, and they have a DC 15A blaster rifle with range 1 to 3 with a black dice. You do get 1 heavy upgrade, 1 personnel upgrade, 1 equipment upgrade, and 1 grenade upgrade. And then on to the Bark Speeder Bike. It's 75 points for 1 model. It's got Arsenal 2. While attacking, each mini in this unit can use up to 2 of its weapons. It has Cover 1. While defending against a ranged attack, improve your cover by 1. And Speeder 1. While moving, ignore terrain height 1 or lower. When you activate, perform a compulsory move. They have 5 health, 3 of whatever this is. I forget. It's not courage. It's... Oh, I forget what it is. Anyhow, they roll red defense die. They have a surge to hit. They're speed 3. The Barg Speeder has a DC 15A blaster rifle, and that's range 1 to 3 with a black dice. And then it's also got twin light blaster cannons, range 1 to 3, and it rolls 1 red, 1 black, and 1 white die. They have a pilot upgrade, which I think that's for the sidecar, to tell you the truth. And they've got a comm upgrade. Now on to General Grievous. General Grievous has Arsenal 2. Block. While defending, if you spend a dodge token, you gain Surge to shield. Impervious. While defending, if the attack pool has Pierce X, roll X additional defense dice. Jedi Hunter. While attacking a unit that has a Force upgrade icon, gains Surge to crit. He has Relentless and Scale. Oh, and he costs 175 points. He's got 8 health and 2 courage. He rolls a red defense dice. He's speed 2. And he's got 2 trophy light sabers. They are both rolling 1 red, 2 black, and 1 white dice. And they both have impact 1 and pierce 1. He's got 2 of these weird icons. I forget what this upgrade is. He's got a training icon, and he can equip himself with a blaster pistol. Now on to the B1 Battle Droids. You get 2 of these cards, one for each unit. This unit costs 36 points for 6 miniatures. They have 1 health, 1 courage, a white defense dice. They've got a skill called AI Attack. Unless you have a face-up order token, your first action must be an attack if able. And they also have Coordinate Droid Trooper. After you are issued an order, you may issue an order to a friendly droid trooper unit at range 1. They have a melee attack called Bludgeon, which rolls white dice. And then they have an E5 blaster rifle with range 1 to 3, and that rolls 1 white dice. You get a heavy upgrade, a personnel upgrade, and a comm upgrade. Now, onto the Droidekas, which this is my favorite unit in this game because I used to love using these guys in Star Wars Battlefronts Battlefront 2 back on the PS2. The unit costs 100 points for 2 miniatures. They've got 3 health. They've roll white defense dice. They've got their speed 1. They have AI attack or move. Unless you have a face-up order token, your first action must be an attack or a move. They've got Generator 1. During the end phase, flip one inactive shield token. The shielded 4, you have 4 shield tokens. Wheel mode. When you activate, you may increase your maximum speed to 3. If you do, until the end of the round, you gain cover 2 and cannot attack or flip active shield tokens. They are armed with the dual twin blaster cannons, which is range 1 to 3. It rolls a red dice and 2 black dice. It's got suppressive, fixed front, immune to deflect, and they have a comms upgrade. And that's all the big cards. Now up to the 40 upgrade cards. And I'm just going to read off the names of these and show them to you guys because I'm a little sick and my throat's really starting to bother me. So I'm going to do my best, but we're going to push through this like a trooper. Plus, it's getting late. It's already 11:04. Okay, your first card is Commanding Presence. You get 2 copies of that. Aggressive Tactics, 2 copies of that. Hunter, again, 2 copies of that. Tenacity, 2 copies of that. Really starting to feel like this is the unboxing for the Legion upgrade card pack. 2 environmental gear. 2 recon intel, 2 HQ uplinks, 2 long-range comlinks, a copy of Jedi Mind Trick, light side only, and Force Reflex, Force Push, Force Guidance, Battle Meditation, Hope, 2 copies of Fragment Grenade, 2 copies of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper Personnel Card, 2 copies of the B1 Battle Droid, 2 copies of the Z6 Phase 1 Clone Trooper. God, I gotta get 2 more dice packs. This game is gonna be rolling a lot of white dice. 2 copies of the DC-15 Phase 1 Trooper. 2 copies of the E5C B1 Trooper. 2 copies of the E60 B1 Trooper. 2 copies of Grievous's DT-57 Annihilator Pistol. I'm going to read this one because I'm really interested in it. It's range 1 to 2. It rolls 2 black dice and 2 white dice. It's General Grievous only. It's got critical 1. While converting offensive surges, change up to 1 surge result to a crit result. It's got Pierce 1. Well, we all know what Pierce 1 is. And it's got Versatile. You can perform ranged attacks using this weapon while engaged. That's actually kind of cool. And here are the 3 sidecars for the Bark speeder bike, and I was right. These are what the pilot upgrades are. The first one is the Bark Twin Laser Gunner. Range 1 to 3, rolls 2 black and 2 white dice. Bark speeder only. Reduce your maximum speed by 1. Well, that's all of the sidecars. Fixed front and rear. The defender must be inside your front or rear arc. Then this is the Bark RPS-6 gunner. It's basically a rocket launcher on a speeder bike. It's range 2 to 4. You roll a white, a black, and a red dice. It's the Bark speeder only. Reduce maximum speed by 1. It's got impact 2. While attacking a unit that has armor, change up to 2 hit results to crits. And then the Bark Ion Gunner. This actually is going to be really good with droids. Bark speeder only. Reduce your maximum speed by 1. Fixed front or rear. Oh, I just noticed something. The rocket launcher doesn't have fixed front or rear, so that means it can fire 360 degrees. That's actually pretty cool. But back to the Bark Ion Gunner. It's for the Bark speeder only. Reduce maximum speed by 1. Fixed front or rear. It's got impact 1. I read that already. And it's got Ion 1. A vehicle or droid wounded by this attack gains 1 Ion token. Don't ask me what Ion does, because I have no clue. Now, let's move on to the miniatures. And we're already at 25 minutes. So, the first thing, this is the bark speeder. Here's the rod for the base. I don't know what this is. Here's a really small piece. Don't know what that is. Here's the bottom of the main part. Here's the top of the main hull. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what this is now. This is actually the main part of your sidecar. I think this is the front of your sidecar. This is the hinge for your sidecar. Front or rear fins, I forget. And then 2 more fins. A seat back. Some sort of weird blaster. Here's your repulsor. Here's 2 of your footrests. The footrest for the main speeder bike and the sidecar. Top to the main speeder hull. Two more parts for the turbine or repulsor or whatever you want to call them. Support for the sidecar. Another one of those. Oh no, here's the these are weapons, I think, for the sidecar. I think, don't hold me to it. Looks like a weapon mount. I think this is actually the seat for the sidecar. Don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. Okay, now we're going to start with the clones. Okay, decent sized bag of clones. Okay. First things first. We're going to go with Obi-Wan Kenobi first. Here's Obi-Wan's legs. Back of Obi-Wan's legs. And I really do like how they're having Obi-Wan wear the clone armor from Clone Wars. Obi-Wan's torso. The back of his torso. Obi-Wan's right arm given the deuce. Obi-Wan's head. What am I doing? And Obi-Wan's lightsaber arm. And that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, and here's the gunner and pilot for the Barg speeder bike. Here's one of the helmets. Another one of the heads. If you've seen one clone head, you've seen them all. Here's one. I don't know why, but I only have one leg. One set of legs. Might have to get in touch with Fantasy Flight over this. Another clone torso. The rocket launcher. Pilot's arms. And his another arm. Oh no, that was just the pilot. The pilot's got two optional torsos. No, that was definitely the gunner for the Barg speeder. And here's the pilot. Okay, good. Looks like I don't have to get in touch with the Fantasy Flight. This is going to be a long video, guys. Here's the torso and legs for the pilot. Here's the pilot's head. Arm number one. Arm number two. And the two control sticks. Now, and here's the clone unit leader. You get two of those, so I'm not even gonna bother showing the second one. Here's the head for the clone unit leader, both the same. It's got the pointing hand of justice to go after the droids and Count Dooku and General Grievous and all them. Two of those. And you've got two gun arms. Okay. I'm just gonna show you guys one of the bags of the troops with the regular blasters. Clone Trooper main body. Get 2 of them. Get 2 of them. And two of the same heads. Clone heads, same thing. Blast arms. And the other arm. And we've got just 2 more clone troopers to show you guys. The 2 specialty weapon clone troopers. Clone body, seen one, you've seen them all. But then you got one of the specialty weapons. I'm going to have to look how wonky this one got distorted during shipping. That's definitely going to have to be dipped in hot water. Okay. And once again, 2 more clone heads. Oh, almost lost the head, guys. And 2 more clone arms. And on to the last clone trooper. The chain gun. But two clone bodies. What I will say about these clones, they've got a phenomenal amount of detail for this being the soft plastic. Okay, you got two of those. Yep, you guessed it. 2 more clone heads. And then the chain guns. And now on to what I'm really interested to see. The hard plastic for the droids. Because this is Fantasy Flight's first time doing models on sprues. And you don't have a shortage of sprues in this box set. Look at that. But we're going to start with the Grievous Sprue. Detail on this thing is phenomenal. And there's like countless ways to build Grievous. Look at all those lightsabers. You've got 6 lightsaber arms. And a pistol arm. That's Grievous. And let me tell you, this, if you ask me, this looks freaking phenomenal. This looks pretty much just as good as Games Workshop's hard plastic. Now we're going to move on to the Droidekas. You're getting 2 identical sprues of this. So I'm just going to show you one in the interest of saving time. And I think my daughter is sitting there off camera waiting patiently to grab something to drink. Oh no, she's watching me be a fool on YouTube. What a supportive family I have. Okay, that's the main Droidekas sprue. And then this basically builds the Droidekas in wheel mode and the legs, waist, and torsos for the Droidekas. And right here is basically your arms and your guns. Look at that freaking detail. You'd almost sit here and think that Fantasy Flight has been doing hard plastic for 2 decades, like Games Workshop. And now on to...
I think the question is, are they as good as the quality of Games Workshop now or when they first started?
No, they're almost on par with Games Workshop now, and this is their first go-ahead. The detail on these sprues are phenomenal.
And I don't know much about...
Okay, let me show this off and we'll talk about this.
What does hot water have to do with warped plastics, though?
I'll explain it to you. Okay, you've got 2 of this sprue. Okay, we're just going to go through the 8 sprues for the B1 Battle Droids. You're going to notice similarities in a lot of these sprues. And the way Fantasy Flight did this is ingenious. You see how right here you've got a letter and a number? All the parts with the letter C in front of it are for the same droid. And the ones with A go to A. So this is pretty much ingenious. You don't even need instructions. You just go get all the parts with A and put it together. Speaking of A, there's A4 and A5, the legs for droid A. And then you've got parts for droid E here. Okay. That's 1 sprue down for the droids. And this is actually the exact same sprue. So we'll move on to the next one. This is actually a regular trooper sprue. And this is another one of the regular trooper sprues by the looks of it. Probably the same sprue as before. More regular troopers. And this one's the heavy weapons sprue. Heavy weapons and specialty sprue. Uh-oh. This is missing E2. Or F2 right here. I hope it came off in the box. because F2 is F2's the back of a head. That would suck. Okay. So let's pull out all the hard plastic and see if... Nope. I gotta get on the phone with Fantasy Flight because I'm missing a piece. Nope, found it. It was right at the bottom of the box, under the tray. So that saved me a phone call to Fantasy Flight. But from what I hear, Fantasy Flight's customer service is great, and they'd probably send me out. From what I hear, they'd probably send me out a whole new sprue, which I don't need a whole new sprue. It's just for one missing droid head. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I just showed you everything that you get in the Star Wars Legion Clone Wars core set. Keep an eye on the channel because we're going to be doing a lot of content based on this. We're going to do some building videos, some painting videos, the whole 9 yards. You guys have a nice night. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you can be notified anytime I put up future content. Have a nice night, guys.